As a golf coach, people will come to me with a problem. I can often find the answer for them. The hardest thing with me was I was going to people with this problem, but no one could give me any answers. My feelings and the confusion really started around the same time as I sort of was playing golf, really around sort of 14. There'd always been a constant struggle, not quite fitting, not knowing why. And it was just that there was a moment where it always sticks in the mind, and I sort of start this conversation with the same sort of thing, is that I'd come home from school, and I'd had a dreadful day. I'd been bullied, was upset, and the house was empty, and I was just in such a mess, really. And for some reason, I sort of thought that the person that's having these troubles needs some space, needs to be put aside. So I sort of, for some reason, made a transformation. Wasn't good, but and the moment I made the transformation from one person to another, there was a complete calming, feeling better, feeling more relaxed, feeling more sort of positive. When things were really stressful, I adopted this other persona, which I used to try and calm down. And this was tough because I still had a job as a golf professional at a club, but I had this other life which I was using to try and feel more at ease and more relaxed. I was a different person maybe 3 or 4 times a day, and that was hard work. The word transition is difficult. It means so many things in this transgendered world. There is transitioning, I suppose, mentally. There is transitioning physically. We're all going to be different. We're all going to find our places in a different way. But it wasn't until 8 years ago that I actually went for it properly, in terms of going to an organisation that specialised in like a transformation. Because at that point I'd never even, so from the age of 14 to 8 years ago, I hadn't even left the house and no one had seen me. The hardest thing is just not knowing the answers. As a golf coach, people will come to me with a problem. Could be a hook, a slice, can't hold putts, but I can often find the answer for them. I can give them this, do this. You can practice, and I can find a solution to your problems. So I suppose as a golfer, you come to a golf professional to help you improve your game and to have more fun with golf. The hardest thing with me was I was going to people with this problem, but no one could give me any answers. And for me, being someone that gives other people answers, I got frustrated by that, and thinking, why can people not give me the answers when the problem's quite simple? So that's been the hardest thing for me, to sort of not be able to receive help, or not be able to receive the answer to my question, why, I suppose. 10 years ago, I was quite capable of coaching a group of children, playing in a golf tournament, going to Tesco to do my food shopping as the person that I was then. Now that person couldn't open the door to the postman. The person that I've become can do all those things, and I feel as like I can do all those things better as well. When Alison suddenly started to coach golf, I found my coaching different as well. I reckon you would get there with, I personally reckon you'd get there with 9.
I can't get there with a 9, can I?
So should we hit 8? The way that I was treated as a coach and the way that I coached as well, I felt became better. Improving someone's golf gives me a buzz, and that's at the moment what I live for, really. It's huge for me. The PGA, in terms of their support, from the moment that I first told them about this, has been brilliant, really. It's new for them as it is for me. Amongst a lot of things which have been unstable, the PGA have been very stable and almost like a rock. Coaching at the Open on the swing zone has been on my bucket list, if you like, for years, ever since I started to coach, and putting someone like myself in the firing line and trying to make sure that people see me as a fun coach who knows their stuff, as opposed to someone else, yeah? To be known as a coach first that may be transgendered, as opposed to a transgendered person that coaches.